Buongiorno everyone, welcome to today's stream. This is day 2 of our adventure in the Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Hopefully everyone's doing well and having a fun Tuesday. I'm excited to dive into chapter 1 of the game. We did the prologue yesterday, so we're jumping into chapter 1 today and seeing what there is to do. But thank you all as always for the continued support. Be that through hitting that follow button on Twitch, subscribe to the YouTube channel, or follow me on Twitter. It is much appreciated, so thank you all for doing that. And hopefully we can keep on providing you with the content you want to see and want to get involved in. Thank you to everyone that is commenting and liking the videos on YouTube. That's allowing the community to keep growing, allowing more people to see the content. And also thank you all for doing that. Let's get cracking with some in-game action, have a bit of fun today as we continue our adventure. There we go. The 17th of April. Okay. There's our sword.
All right.
Okay. Must be his family.
Time to get going.
Oh, Rean!
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning.
Hello?
Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
Yep.
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least.
What?
Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
Not a baldy.
Huh.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Elisa. We'll see you in class.
Okay.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding.
No kidding,
She's
Locke.
not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually.
Hopefully.
Class 7's got enough tension as it is, what with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats.
Machias and Eustace.
So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can, whatever that may be.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they?
Yeah.
It's funny. I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
Okay.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well, too. As are Laura and Gaius.
Good, good.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right?
They won't mind.
And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Yep.
Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end.
Yep.
When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
Lovely.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help
Just
them get
duke it
along.
out. Who's this boy? Oh.
And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
It was Ring not
I'm
commoner.
still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Okay.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once.
Step aside. Who the hell are you? I'm in your way.
Class 7, I see.
Yeah, and here you. The name's Douchebag.
Is something the matter?
Sir Douchebag.
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you?
Lovely.
Come on, we're leaving.
Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick!
Patrick.
A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
What? I have yous, because we're better.
So they're from one of the upper classes.
Yep.
This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
Do 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 do.
That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives.
Okay.
It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Lovely.
Wow, really? Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
Okay.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
You get to choose a club. Do do do. Bam, boom.
Stand, bow,
Stand. Bow.
be seated.
Be seated.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
Okay.
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions.
Okay.
A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors.
Okay.
But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights.
Okay.
The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the Empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself.
Okay.
And that name, of course, was Dreikel's Rhysei Arnor.
Okay.
He would later become known as Dreikel's the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance.
Okay.
Not to mention the founder of this very academy.
Well,
Dreikel's army was initially rather small in number. But as he traveled across the Empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased.
Okay.
Now, the place where Emperor Dreikel first began gathering his army was... Rien Schwarzer. Would you care to tell the class?
Place where Draxus first started to gather his army was the... No. That's a different place. Well, I know the answer is Nord Highlands, but I'm trying to think, how would you know it, if you know what I mean? It was the Nord Highlands, a region northeast of Embronia. Very good, Mr. Schwarzer. And the Nord, where he lived with the vagabonds for some time. It was there that he heard of a civil war taking place in Embronia, and those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. Yay! Nord Highlands. Oh yeah, she tried to help us? Okay. AP increased by 1. Yay. Academic points. By making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests, you will gain AP academic points ranks. When you've claimed enough AP, your rank will increase. The next time you report a quest, there are 15 ranks ranging from B7 to AO, and every time your rank increases, you will receive a perk from the academy. Okay.
Nice work, everyone.
So it's basically just
You
like
made it through another
active level
grueling day of
stuff
classes.
Yeah.
In case you've been
Racer
living under
level,
a rock,
detective
please
level.
don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day.
Yay.
It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time.
Okay.
Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like.
Okay.
A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
Okay.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week.
What's that?
On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
What the hell does that mean?
A practical exam?
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then.
Okay.
Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
Okie dokie.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Yawn.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
Lovely.
What?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Machias, if you'll do the honor.
Yes, instructor. All rise.
All right.
Bow.
Bow. Okay. There goes feet. Uses. To Machias. There's Laura, Alicia, and Emma. My left with Elliot and Gas. Yep. I'm a little worried about the practical exam next week. I mean, still just okay. Happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. Okay. Try my hand for the band. Okay. Just join the art club. Okay. Okay. Oh. What's third one? Instructor. We picked up from the suit. Okay. 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 Anybody here? Okay, there's stairs. What else is on this floor? Class 4, Class 3, Class 2, Class 1. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, there he is. Elliot. Music storage room. There's this. Cooking club. Oh, it's an instructor. Is the art room? Must be. Lindy. The room is locked. Who are you? Oh, you're that girl I talked to, wasn't it? Yeah. No? What's up here? Oh, fee. Too much work. Shut up. Mint. Okay. Okay. Finish some to move. Okay. Okay. The library. You will see event markers displayed on characters and places. Okay, key event, quest event. Okay. Can we go back in here? Calendar. Okay. Must be a doctor room, is it? What's that? Not go again. Just. Oh, is this a teacher's line or something? Do. Just principal's office, conference room. Where the hell am I? Phoebe. Is that a fishing spot? How did I learn how to fish? Patrick, I'm from class 1. Lovely. Asshole. Lovely.